Hey, what's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, my name is Edwina, and this is Versicolor Closet, where we love all things colorful. Welcome to day 5 of Vlogmas, and today is a very special day because on December 5th, I celebrate 9 years of being a blogger. Insert applause, right? This journey has been an interesting one. It has had its ups and its downs. So I wanted to take a day to just reflect, as I celebrate 9 years. 9 years is quite a long time, especially on the journey of something that is fairly still new, right? Blogging and influencing and all of these things is something that has just surfaced, over the past decade or so. So we're still all trying to navigate, the internet, right? So over the years, I feel like I've learned quite a few lessons, and it's necessary sometimes to just take some time and reflect, right? One thing that I find that is common on the internet is a whole lot of comparison. Over the years, I've had conversations with different people who have found it necessary to take social media breaks because of the fact that we get to see everyone's highlight reel. So it's so easy to compare and it's so easy to lose our joy. Comparison is the thief of joy. So even if you're on a high, then the moment you see someone else doing something either better than you, or they're further in their career or whatever else, you then start feeling small and you feel threatened. And that has happened to me, and it has happened to me very recently, where I felt like I was behind. I felt like I should have been way further along. But everybody has their own journey, and we all have our different stories to tell. The more time we spend focusing on what's not working in our lives, and we are paying attention to someone else's journey, we are just losing sight of what's important. We each have our own purpose, we each have our own journeys, and we each have our own assignment. So if I spend my time focusing on how someone else is thriving and I'm not thriving the way they are, then it's just not productive. It's really not a good way to go about it. But social media has been like a double-edged sword. Like, it has the ability to connect us, but it also has the ability to keep us so distracted where we lose focus. So that's why I wanted to do this video, to remind you guys that what you see on the internet, it's not all fun and games. Most people are going to post the things that they're proud of, but on the flip side of that, you don't know what struggles that they're dealing with. You don't know how many, filters, quote unquote, that they had to incorporate to make that picture perfect, result that you see on Instagram and everywhere else on the internet. What is the purpose of this video? Just a way for me to encourage you guys. Some of the lessons that I feel like I've learned over the years are to just start before you're ready, right? When it comes to procrastinating, I think so many of us spend so much time figuring out all of the excuses and all of the reasons why we can't do certain things. This basically happened to me when it came to starting this YouTube channel. I wanted to start this channel at least 8 years ago, 8 or 9 years ago, basically at the very beginning of my blogging journey. But I came up with all of the excuses of how I was not able to edit on a consistent basis. I would not be able to have the time and all of that. It was just a whole bunch of excuses. And even now that I'm in the middle of Vlogmas, where I am stretching myself by having to edit on a daily basis and filming on a daily basis, it's just blowing my mind that to see the things that I'm able to do. So I know that not everybody's trying to be an influencer, but the same principles, they apply in different areas of life, right? So if you have anything that you want to work on, although it's December, don't wait until January. You don't know that you have that time. So definitely stop procrastinating. Figure out a plan for what God has given you to do. If He gave you the dream, He will give you the vision for it. He will give you the steps. But I shared in a blog post a few years ago how God basically worked like a GPS, right? He would just give you one step, and you have to complete that step before you know what the next step is going to be. And for so many of us, myself included, it's so difficult to operate in the space of not knowing. But the not knowing is what encourages us to tap into our faith. If we knew all of the steps, we wouldn't need faith. We wouldn't need to lean on God. But the not knowing keeps us connected to Him, keeps us focused on the fact that we don't know and we are not capable of doing anything without Him. So holding His hand and allowing Him to hold our hands throughout every area of our lives allows us to continue to walk in purpose and complete not the assignment that we see others doing that looks cool, but complete the assignment that was set before us. So I hope that you find this video encouraging. This was really just a short one to acknowledge the fact that I have come far. I still have a long way to go, but along the journey, I just hope to inspire. And I really do want to incorporate more faith-based content on my channel because my faith is a big part of my life. So if you guys have any questions or any suggestions of what you would like me to talk about when it comes to faith, definitely drop them below. And I look forward to seeing you tomorrow for another day of Vlogmas. Thanks for watching. Bye, guys.